My bro fuji me come a fool Jesus wuna me di me how nina ra abaweni mo na menim se we rado kasa me hanyina me da dwinyina ebe yedi no te me se we rado kasa mama kuma tomiyomo minya me kasa me rado kasa.
Fellow Ghanaians, this election isn't and shouldn't be about meaningless slogans. For us in the NPP, it's about real change. It is about providing free quality basic education for our young ones, which ends at the SHS level. It is about providing real jobs for our youth. It is about providing quality health care for all. It is about accelerated development and economic transformation. As a young person, I see my aspirations met in that vision of Nana Akufo-Addo. And as a mother, I want my children to grow up into that society of opportunity and prosperity.
On the 7th of December, one more than she baby, I also know that.
Quality healthcare and more jobs.
Change now. Move Ghana forward.
Fellow Ghanaians, like all other Ghanaians, I have listened carefully to all the debates. I have followed the arguments, listened to the conversations, the discussions. There is no doubt in my mind that there is one party only that is capable of delivering Ghana to its greatness, and that is the NPP. So on Friday, the 7th of December, I will be voting for the NPP. And I urge you to come out in your numbers and do the same.
Fellow Ghanaians and fellow teachers, the NPP can be trusted. In 2004 and 2008, they promised us auto loans and they delivered. Now they are promising us mortgage. And because they did it in 2004 and 2008, we know they can do it. They can be trusted. So teachers, let us rise up and vote massively for NPP and Nana Akufo-Addo.
And I saw the free education eba. Nana ebema injuma aba omaimu. Nana ebema ye ho atoye. Because Nana say oye na ye mudi nipa baako edi hu sika no on the omma baako fo endi oba sa oye ni sika no odbema oman ni mu ni na de free education enu ntema meto aba de ama Nana Akufo-Addo.
Fellow Ghanaians, if someone is working for you and is not performing, what do? You fire him. Let's fire Joe Mama now because he has failed. Students and youth, I can assure you, Nana Akufo-Addo can implement free SHS to help develop the human resource of this country.
Jamaa, assalamu alaikum. Ranjuma Ngamizua, 7th December. Kwe hankuri kubara mu vote ma Nana Akufo-Addo da MPP. Saboda in muka ce za mu yi abu da ikon Allah muna yi. Wani lokaci da muka ce za mu nemi oil da ikon Allah mun samu oil. Da muka ce za mu yi health insurance da ikon Allah mun yi. Wanga karo Nana Akufo-Addo wai zai ba mu free SHS saboda iyaye musamu sauki da iko Allah za mu yi mu ya samu vote mu na nado da NPP saboda sauki ya zo kuma mu samu ci gaba cikin rayuwar mu. Nagode, salamu alaikum.
Kwaku Ofa area credit no me na uni TV free say Ofa we ko pay juma wa haya o companies na anya say dumso 20 omo nya juma Ofa na won so ha masa bi nya dropping bi na me gas see asa Ofa watch me ba hello da
Kwaku ateden
watch nya me do me ho ye
madam ka chro na awu man baby oda na onye kra
o ma ya we na but na health insurance na
health insurance onye adwuma ekwa para na osesa mo bohwe me dem ho watching that on them say we no ban wa pam no school fees
akoso ba fie ada kokko ne so e
akate sudo
akate awe na mass pay na bia nso mo so ho
yeah we je
o da pacho me fro Munia to abane man na ekufu adodankwa se to abaye man unemployment issue ayeke esubetwa na national health insurance ye bi da ye be ye ni ye be bi hospital akese na di nduro so aka ho free SHS yeke ye ya ma bibia ye free books ye beto amomo teachers be nyom sika na mask ko spray there ye spray bi da ye be spray na afekwa the equipment the fertilizers ai da aka ho enti munia to ababa man na ekufu ado so to man na ye nyina ho beto en munia num gana fo umi eri nda ho ye nto abama na ekufu ado ye free ahochire mu.
Change now. Move Ghana forward. Change now. Move Ghana forward.
Fole wan kwanye fai mo fia mo ateshile bi oya ni airphone shikie eha nanado ka ha free education elaka wo ni ka ba fe wo nya boamode nkan gbon kwanye fai wo bi shije wo wo se wo ba shi wo se shi wo bi eji meni ni ba fe mo bo wo ko na cheko ni ba wo mo fia mo ateshile bi man pa. The
NDC must go because I think they are misusing our resources. You know, that is the reason why they must go. And I have been voting since '92 and I've never seen a political party spending money on even adverts alone. You know, and it does not go well for our nation. This is a developing country and we can't use money like this. John Mahama, I'm sorry to say, is not helping the country in any way. So he has to go. We have to bring in the party that would bring on policies that will help the youth of today. You understand? I think education is the best that could ever happen to the nation, so we should have them go and bring in MPP. So Nana, all the way, we're voting for MPP come December 7th.
Yes, you are mistake. And then you didn't court say, got to years come. I could I found what you are yes, I don't know. I knew what will be better say. Ghana, Yatamsika will be on your Jumama. Our Mroma, my Juma, to meet Moka. Tigana from one year to a movie.
Nenta mpesa ye to NDC ni kyerɛ sɛ sɛ no wo ba ye ahokyere ne dɔɔso ɛna sika nso wo tuatua ma nkrɔfo di ne kwa ɛyɛ wayo misika no sɛ wayo misika no wo ha nka betuma aboa ama ye den a free education ye nso nya ho mfa so na ye de ahwɛ ye ma ne ye ne nanom etuma ko school ni bi.
This is why, because NDC air pan bonny I see a count mugu in room because I'm buy your money my thing and you're tired and toy bread and be you're 20 jump and quite a some say intermediate me policy say I see you two NDC a goose to abandoning by a bit my boy because obviously the free education ba also want to me then I walk na council buy and council about the cancer and me buy light bill free me buy airport free me buy near bebre na kwaka say free who the one can be na obi dia walk and dia walk and the massa me perceive you two NDC free so.
Menuanom, omoye nyina yenye kor. Na yento aba mma na Akufo-Addo. Osande owotema mahe nyina. Na opedo ye Ghana so ye mahen. Yento man na yento ma MPP so. Meda ho na ase Nyankopon onhyira ho nyina.
Change now. Move Ghana forward.
I attended Sakasaka Primary School here in Tamale and Tamale Secondary School. I am a beneficiary of free senior secondary school education. I've attended some of the best universities in the world with a solid foundation of free secondary school education in Tamale and obtained a PhD in economics from some of the finest universities in the world. I would never have become deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana but for the skills that were provided to me by free secondary school education in Tamale. And I would definitely not be here today seeking your mandate to be vice president of this country with Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo as president without the benefit of free senior secondary school education. Some have even become presidents of this country because of the benefit they derived from free senior secondary school education. And it is very clear that the benefits I obtained from free senior secondary school education can be made available to every Ghanaian. You see, free senior secondary school education for us is not about the next election. It is about the next generation. So to all parents who want more for their children, Nana Akufo-Addo and I humbly ask for your vote. Your vote will make it happen. We are grateful that many of you who normally vote for the NDC are supporting us because you believe we can deliver free quality senior secondary school education that all of our children deserve.
Nadado, when you look at his adult life, has lived as if driven by destiny to prepare himself for this occasion. And I appeal to the people of Ghana to support him, to come and fulfill the destiny of service that I see in him. And part of this service is what he has promised the nation. He talks of being passionate about leading the country to realize the free senior high school for all the children of Ghana into the age of about 17 or so. It is very crucial. It's not just to win votes to become president. I don't see it that way. He's the man of the moment, and I really appeal that Akufo-Addo is given the nod by the people in the coming election, so he will lead us in that direction. He can do the work. He's got a very good team to do it.
Change now. Move Ghana forward.
His idea is that children must go to school so Ghana can develop in a much better way. We have so many school-going kids just running around, not doing anything, worthwhile with their lives. And he feels strongly that, given the opportunity, some of them can do good things for themselves and for their country. And this is a thing which is very, very dear to his heart.
Change now. Move Ghana forward.
Fellow Ghanaians, as a young person, I'm inspired by Nana Akufo-Addo's love for this country. For over 4 decades, he's committed himself to the struggle for freedom from oppression, being the voice for the voiceless, and contributed immensely to the growth of our democracy. As a lawmaker, he sponsored bills that protect the rights of individuals, especially women and children. He also championed the laws that ensured institutional reforms that will curb corruption. Therefore, I trust Nana Akufo-Addo, and I believe that he means what he says. Please, let us vote for a true statesman, a selfless leader, a man who loves his country and wants to serve his people, a man you can trust, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Fellow Ghanaians, good evening. We are at the end of what has been an exciting and grueling campaign towards the elections of Friday, December 7th. We must all thank the Almighty for his abundant mercies, for what has been largely a peaceful campaign, and for being with us all as we have crisscrossed this country with our various messages. I want to thank all Ghanaians for the generosity of spirit they have displayed and the enthusiasm which they have embraced the political activity. I'm proud that our democracy is maturing, and I'm confident that Ghana will remain at the end of these elections a beacon of peace and stability on the African continent. I urge all of us to play our parts to ensure a free, fair, and credible election. As the candidate for the new Patriotic Party, I wish to assure the entire nation again that we shall not instigate any violence, and I urge all our supporters to be calm and vigilant. It is in our interest that the elections are conducted in a free and fair manner, and the results have credibility. The NPP manifesto and messages of this campaign were crafted from the concerns that I gathered from the people as a result of my listening tours around the country in the past 3 years. As I've gone around the country, I've become even more convinced about the need to invest in the future of our children by giving them a good education that will ensure we have a workforce that enables us to compete successfully in the global market. I've been very encouraged that the NPP messages of the need to transform Ghana and the lives of the people has been well accepted by the people. I'm especially proud that we have set the agenda of the issues in this campaign. Most of the discussions and arguments during the campaign have been about education. I dare say that 55 years after Ghana's independence, and at this time of our development, it is time that we all acknowledge the importance of education in the scheme of things. This is the time to transform the economy of our country, to attain the dream of a free, democratic and prosperous Ghana that I fought for along with millions of our citizens and which our founding fathers envisaged. This transformation can only happen with an educated population. The NPP's education policy, especially our commitment to free SHS, has clearly dominated the campaign. It is notable and sad that the only argument of our main opponents, the NDC, could marshal against it has been to shout that it cannot be done. Fortunately, the policy has touched a common chord in the people of Ghana, who identify it as a vehicle for progress and have been enthusiastic in their support. The democracy we fought for gives us the right to elect a government every 4 years, and it provides us with an opportunity to hold our government accountable and renew a mandate or vote them out after 4 years. No government has an automatic right to be elected twice. We should not give governments a sense of the right to be elected twice unless they perform and unless they deliver on the promises they made whilst seeking our votes. This NDC government promised to give us a one-time NHIS premium. They promised to reduce the price of petrol drastically. They also promised to put money in people's pockets. They broke all these promises, thereby breaking the trust that should exist between government and citizenry. This government has been so corrupt and so cynical about its obligations towards the people that to renew their mandate will be to endorse impunity in public life. We stand at the crossroads of history. We have a choice between an NDC government that on their record will spiral us into the abyss of a typical oil-rich but poor African country, or an MPP government which will usher in a new era of hope and good governance. The mandate I seek from you on Friday will be to advance our fundamental human rights, the right to a better life, the right of our children to quality education and good health, and a government that will be democratic, accountable, and transparent. We, the people of Ghana, should make our voices heard loud and clear on Friday that we want transparency in our government and in public life. We can all remember the campaign of vilification that the NDC waged in 2008, which sought to paint their opponents as thieves, rogues, and drug dealers. There were threats to jail all of Kufuor's ministers, one by one by one. Fellow Ghanaians, I make these solemn pledges to you, the people of Ghana. To all those who have been dismayed by the level of corruption under this NDC government, I ask for your vote. I am committed to fighting corruption vigorously, and I shall exact the same high standards from members of my government as I have set for myself. I pledge that an Akufo-Addo government, which will be composed of a competent, dynamic team of men and women, will protect the public purse and ensure value for money in all financial transactions for the nation. To all those parents who want their children to be able to achieve their dreams and realize their full potential, I'm asking for your vote. I pledge that my team and I will deliver free quality education from kindergarten to senior high school, including senior technical and vocational school. Free SHS is possible, it's feasible, and we will implement it. To the women of Ghana in particular, who bear the brunt of the ever-rising cost of living, who go to market each day and see prices skyrocket, who have to choose between buying food to feed your family and medicine for your sick children, I am asking for your vote. I promise that my team and I will stabilize the cedi and ensure that the cost of living is bearable. To all those young people who are looking for work but cannot find it, who are frustrated in seeing the government boast about economic growth but cannot find any jobs, I'm asking for your vote. I pledge that my team and I will transform the Ghanaian economy into a modern, industrialized one that provides well-paid and decent jobs. To all those who are homeless, and to all those who are struggling with exorbitant rent advance and are reduced to living in unsuitable accommodation, I ask for your vote. I pledge that my team and I will tackle the housing crisis in our nation and increase the housing stock to improve the quality of life in our communities and also provide shelter for the homeless. To all those elderly and sick who counted on the NHIS to keep them healthy and well, but who have seen the system pushed to the brink of collapse, I am asking for your vote. I pledge that my team and I will restore confidence in the NHIS and ensure quality health care. We shall also pay particular attention to sanitation and the cleanliness of our communities. To our pensioners who have served Ghana well, I pledge dignity in your retirement and the provision of a decent level of pensions. To all those business people, traders, shop owners, taxi drivers, fitters, hairdressers, barbers, who have seen the business climate in Ghana fall into a depressed state, I am asking for your vote. I pledge that my team and I will bring new life to the private sector and empower indigenous Ghanaian enterprise. To our cocoa farmers and all our farmers and fisherfolk who have received 4 years of what should be government support for all, directed only to NDC loyalties, I'm asking for your vote. I pledge that my team and I will help modernize your activities and provide government support for all. To all those who are alarmed by the incessant politicization of our state institutions by this government, I ask for your vote. I pledge that my team and I will work to restore good governance, reaffirm the rule of law, and ensure that the security services of the state, including the armed forces and police, develop as well-resourced, efficient, professional organizations whose members advance in their careers only on the basis of their competence and merit. To all those who are sick and tired of the constant diet of propaganda, lies, deceit, and vile language that has been the hallmark of this NDC government, I ask for your vote. I pledge that my team and I will restore honesty, decency, good manners, respectful language, and the politics of truth to our public discourse. To all those who continue to suffer under the menace of armed robbery and insecurity in our communities, I ask for your vote. I pledge that my team and I will work with our police to make our communities safe and secure. I pledge to you that under the Akufo-Addo government, Ghana will regain her position as a strong and reliable partner within ECOWAS, the African Union, and the Committee of Nations. To each and every Ghanaian, I say to you that our nation, Ghana, can be much more prosperous. I pledge that my team and I will work with you to unleash the full potential of our country and of our talented and hardworking people. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana, one people, reconciled and at peace with each other. And if God willing, I'm elected on Friday, I shall be president of all Ghanaians. To the good people of Ghana, I say thank you for the support you have given the NPP and I during this campaign. I must also thank all NPP activists and supporters for the hard work you have put in throughout this campaign. This must continue until the last vote is counted and the results are declared. I wish the best of luck to all my competitors and may the best person win. Finally, good people of Ghana, I humbly ask you to go out on Friday and vote for me, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, as president, and for the NPP parliamentary candidates. Stand firm in your communities, protect the ballot, but above all, let us all work together to maintain the peace of our nation. Thank you, and may God bless us all and our homeland, Ghana.
The higher they build your barriers, the taller you must become. The further they take our rights away, the faster we must run.